What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. In mid-January 2024, people across Taiwan will go to the polls to choose the country's next president and lawmakers. With just over 9 months to go before the elections, Eric Gao reports on how the two main political parties have started preparing for the upcoming races.
Who is going to lead Taiwan? That's what voters will decide early next year when they cast their ballots for the next president and for legislators. While there are still over 300 days until then, the country's two biggest political parties have already begun their nomination processes. The ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, has formed its campaign strategy task force. The group is already urging the party's sitting city and county council members not to abandon their posts in order to run for legislative seats.
恐有负选民之托，影响社会观感，中执会做成不建议现任议员参与本次立委选举。
DPP presidential hopefuls will be able to pick up registration forms starting next Monday, and after that, registration for the party's primaries will begin the following Friday. Meanwhile, the main opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, started accepting registrations on Tuesday. They'll form their strategy task force next week to decide how the primaries will be conducted. Rumors have been swirling that party chief Eric Zhu will put himself forward to run for president, but he says the nomination process will be fair and above board.
请大家不要相信任何的谣言，更不可以散布任何的谣言。我作为党主席，从头到尾都是坚持无私无我，没有任何个人的考量。
It'll still be some time before either party's candidates are confirmed. But once that happens, the race for 2024 will truly be underway. Howard Zhang and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Police say they found active Taiwanese military personnel selling firearms and ammunition online. It's believed the weapons were taken from military inventories. Bing Wang has more.
Police arrest two members of the Air Force at a rest stop. They've been trying to sell guns online. Up for sale, a .45 caliber pistol and an assault rifle. The Defense Ministry had discovered two incidents of Air Force and Marine Corps active service members selling their firearms. To find the culprits, police disguised themselves as interested buyers and caught the suspects red-handed. Politicians from both the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, and the main opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, have criticized the Defense Ministry. They're calling for further investigations.
牵涉到管理是否有松散，是否有共犯的结构，这件事情没有可以原谅的理由，必须严查清查。
冰冻三尺非一日之寒，国防部要痛定思痛，来全面清查、全面列管。 若没有办法解决相关的问题，那该负责任的长官就必须下台。
Taiwan does not have a complete ban on guns, but a background check and license is needed to buy one. Officials hope a thorough investigation of the incidents can keep illegal guns off the streets. Eason Chen and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's top police chief has launched a crackdown on criminal gangs. That's after several of the groups made headlines by holding flashy dinner parties at five-star hotels. Stesh Butler has the story.
It's quite the welcome at Taipei's five-star Marriott Hotel. More than 100 women wearing traditional qipaos, whose faces have been blurred to protect their identity, greet arriving guests. But they're no ordinary visitors. They're members of Taiwan's biggest gang. The Bamboo Union had their spring dinner on Monday, with videos and photos of the event being posted online. It was an extravagant affair, one that was thought to have cost around $150,000. But it may end up costing them more than just money. The brazen displays of wealth have attracted the attention of the police, who say gangs normally avoid this kind of showy behavior. One officer spoke on the condition of anonymity.
那黑道帮派其实生存有他们的法则，老一辈的黑道角头都知道。 要跟警察互敬互谅，给警察面子是生存的前提。
But after the Bamboo Union Party and others in recent days, Taiwan's police chief has ordered a crackdown. Taipei's commissioner announced the move on Wednesday.
从今天开始，我们对于黑帮 依附为生的这些的场所或者据点，一定一波一波的扫荡。
Overnight, hundreds of officers raided nightclubs, hostess bars and venues across the country. Police in the northeastern Yilan County arrested at least 20 people, as did officers in New Taipei. It's unclear how many were members of a gang. The crackdown is a sign of a rise in police and gang tensions. But how long it lasts and how effective it can be when Taiwan's largest gang is thought to have 10,000 members, that's another question entirely. Damon Lin and Stash Butler for TaiwanPlus.
Team Taiwan suffered an upset loss to Panama in its first game at the 2023 World Baseball Classic on Wednesday. And as Leslie Liao reports, the team was back at practice on Thursday to try and bounce back in the competition.
One day after Taiwan lost its first game in the 2023 World Baseball Classic against Panama, the team has no game scheduled in the competition. But it's getting back to work practicing at National Taiwan University of Sport for its next matchups against Italy, the Netherlands, and Cuba. It's a hot sunny day in Taichung, and Team Taiwan's players seem to be in good spirits. Contrary to what one might think, the first sport they play at practice isn't baseball. It's some kind of foot volleyball, and they're having a great time. This seems to be a team-building exercise. At the post-game press conference, head coach Lin Yueping said pitching was Taiwan's Achilles heel in its first game against Panama.
在失分后，确实在投手的控球上是最大的一个失败的因素。
After a night of rest, it seems Ling still thought the same way.
那既然昨天发生了，那也希望我们的投手可以赶快去调整，在这3场比赛中，再更勇敢的去面对。
Even though Taiwan lost its first game in the WBC, its players like first game starting pitcher Hu Ziwei are learning from the experience.
看起来就是外国球队很明确，就是我在好球队内我才会去做攻击，基本上我不会轻易乱挥棒这样。
One area where Taiwan did not struggle in its game against Panama was offense. Infielder Wu Nianting hit the first home run of the 2023 World Baseball Classic.
状况也不错，看球的那种感觉都很好，所以我觉得打出来真的蛮开心的。
Since Team Taiwan is playing at home, the pressure is on to perform, but they seem ready to rise to the challenge.
那我们还没有放弃，那后面的比赛还有3场，那就是一场一场把它拿下来。
And from this practice session, one thing is clear. They have not let this early loss bring them down.
Let's go, Taiwan! With the face!
Patrick Sun and Leslie Liao at National Taiwan University of Sport for TaiwanPlus.
Tourists are flocking to a storm-damaged temple in southern Taiwan. Eric Gao takes a closer look.
It's been called Taiwan's version of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Zhanching Temple was built in the hills of southern Taiwan's Jiayi County way back in 1861. But in 2009, record-breaking rains triggered landslides that left the building tilted up to 45 degrees, but still intact. And over the years, the unusual site has become increasingly popular with tourists.
真神奇啦吼！迄金庙安尼对较悬的所在愈热啊，另外个保持遮完整。
蛮特别的，很像那个国外的那个比萨铁塔。
A viewing platform was set up in 2020, making it safer for tourists to check out the slanted temple.
希望嚟講，伊個感受嚟講，大自然嘅力量，甲社會嘅力量，安尼即係講嚟看咱這裡被講了，即係伊當地是安那犧牲伊，嚟照顧遮頂嘅老百姓。
While the building is intact, it's not safe to go inside. Visitors are welcome to check out the temple from afar, but are warned not to get too close. Alex Chen and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally, we leave you with images of runners braving the Sahara Marathon. The event is held to support children living in refugee camps in the region. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.